Today is a very exciting day because, as you can see behind me, is my VY Clubsport that will be making over 1,000 wheel horsepower. It is finally back from getting the turbo side of things fabricated. So in this video, we're pretty much going to touch over that, but we're going to go over the car itself, give you a bit of a rundown, what's been done to it, what is going to be done to it, and a little bit on Summernats 36. So let's get into it. This is my 2004 HSV VY Clubsport in HSV Racing Green. It is a 1 of 52 colour, and when it's clean in the sunlight, it is absolutely spectacular. You cannot beat this colour, and the rarity of it is just absolutely phenomenal. I believe this is one of the rarest colours in the VY HSV range, and it's a HSV only colour, so you won't see many replicas of these on the street unless somebody is really keen. But yeah, this is her. I've had her for a bit over 2 years now. It is not clean, it does need a lot of work. The internet and social media hides it a fair bit well, but in this video you're going to see like the clear peeling on there. There's scratches in the paint, roof's oxidised, bonnet's oxidised. There's a big dent in the driver's door here, but that all will be getting sorted next year. It is going to get a full respray and full paintless dent removal, so there is not much bog that is going to be in this thing. But I want to get the car dialed in and everything before we worry about the body and paint and whatnot. So anyway, let's go over the things that are done to it. So we have some VE HSV AP racing brakes at the front from Sydney Race Brakes with some braided lines and everything. Awesome brakes, stops real well. We've got the walkies on the front. For the interior, it's a little bit dirty. We've got a B&M Pro ratchet shifter, Haltech IC7 dash, the R8 gauges, piano black inside, and the VF HSV interior with diamond stitching. It looks real nice. I actually had this in my VZSS and then bought this car and stole it from it. So it's actually really nice inside, real cozy. Love it. Got the HSV scuff panels there. For the rear, we've got some OS drag wheels with some 255/60 Zestinos on the back. Didn't actually get to try them out because I'm having a bit of scrubbing issues previously with the old setup, but you know, I'm going to just raise the rear because yeah, it's very tight. Got the Senator spoiler, the exhaust was done. That does need a little bit of fixing up, but it's got the twin 3-inch lobster tail tips on it, looks absolutely awesome. And also the Astra Power steering pump is located under the carpet here, hence all the wiring, but that is nice and easy and simple to get to and fill up because there's no room under the headlight because of all the turbo gear, but you know, you'll probably see that in some of the photos I'll add. And it is also lowered on some BC Gold coilovers. Can't get enough of them, they're actually great coilovers. As to how long I'll be running the rears, not too sure because this will be getting 9-inch, but comfortable as I have them in the FG as well, and they're a phenomenal coilover. I'm going to pop the bonnet now and I'm going to show you what's done under the bonnet and what has been done for the turbo side of things, and we'll get into all of that. Now in the engine bay, as you can see, oh sorry, I've just washed it. We've got a few holes cut out that we'll be getting sorted, as to whether it's a heat shield or getting a mate to fix it all up for engineering purposes. That's for a later date. But anyway, it is pretty well shaved. I got my mate Jai to come past and shave it. Then it went off to Nick to get fabricated, and all the intercooler piping all cut out, turbo kit all made on a dummy LS and a dummy turbo 400. So when my LS is built, I can put it in, everything bolts up, there's no cutting anything or whatnot. The engine bay will be getting sprayed in the next few weeks by my mate Josh Lever, absolute legend. But yeah, that's pretty much it for in here. Now let's go over what is planned for the build. So what will be getting done to this VY Clubsport here, Nick and I are starting on the 427 cubic inch 7-litre dart block build as of next week, so that will be here on YouTube, so make sure you subscribe, put post notifications on so you don't miss out, because it's only going to be here on YouTube. So we're doing that. That's 2,000 horsepower rated. I'm not going to go through absolutely everything. You will see it as the build series goes on. It's going to be an absolute monster. So there's that. We've got the 2000 horsepower reed cased turbo 400, which has billet aluminum, everything, and literally the whole stock list of what you can get to have a superior turbo 400. It's in that. And we've got the GJ drive lines, tail shaft 3-inch single piece with the 9-inch strange end on it as well, because that car will be getting 9-inched very soon, as well as the respray and whatnot. But that's going to be a little bit later. We're going to get the car set up, dialed in, and then obviously once to start racing it and doing a bit more fun stuff. I know those CVs and diff is not going to last, and I'm going to bang that many that I would have bought a turbo, oh sorry, not a turbo 400, a 9-inch rear end. So that's going to be happening. As to when, not 110%, but the motor and box is getting on the ASAP done. So cannot wait for that. Anyway, I'm going to show you all the parts that got fabricated on the turbo side of things. And yeah, you guys are in for some orgasmic stuff. So most of the gear is laid out on the floor here, but let's start from the exciting end. This is my Pulsar Pro Mod 88mm turbo. It is an absolute unit. Like, videos and photos do not do justice of the size of this thing, but if you want to check that out, go on my TikTok. I compare it to household items, and you'll really see how big that thing is, because yeah, like I said, videos and photos don't do any sort of justice. This is the custom turbo manifold, all made by Nick, with the EJT bungs on it, so if anything ever goes wrong, it'll pick it up on the Haltech Elite 2500, and it'll save my motor. So when you're going this far, that is definitely something that you should be doing and not skimping out on. We've got the twin 45mm Turbo Smart wastegates with the teardrop ends on it. Looks absolutely sick. The welds are all nice. Got the crossover as well. Bit of the exhaust section. And we do have a dump valve. So that will be nice and absolutely crazy sounding. Obviously on the track. And when it's idling, the thump through that there would just be off its head. Another part of the dump, we've got the 4-inch intake as well. I'm going to clean up the welds on that if I can, and probably powder coat it black to go with the engine bay, because the whole engine bay is going to be black. And we've got the Plasma Man intake manifold. This thing is absolutely gorgeous. Cannot wait to get that on with the Plasma Man rocker covers and the Plasma Man clamps. On the car already, which I do have to pull off, is the Plasma Man intercooler kit. I'm pretty sure this is the 100mm thick one, so it's an absolute big boy of big boys. And yeah, you can see it there through the grill. I'm not 100% sure if I should get it powder coated black or not, but let me know in the comment section if you think I should do that and make it more stealthy, or just have it showing off like it is now. Kind of the number plate covers most of the Plasma Man, but I suppose it's a if you know sort of thing. So there is a fair few more things like a turbo headlight and all that stuff, but that'll come later on in the build, and we'll run through absolutely everything there. Now, about Summernats 36. A lot of people that have probably come from here will know that I've entered Summernats 36. I went to Summernats 35, got that G'd up, me and my mate bought tickets instantly, got the cars in, super keen. This car was meant to be done months ago, but it is literally the 2nd or 3rd of December now, and the car's not even together, engine's not done. Not that the engine whatever won't be a problem, it's just a fuel system, tuning side of things. A few things need to be wired up from Haltech themselves, and we just unfortunately don't think the car is going to make it, so I have pulled out of Summernats 36, which I'm absolutely devastated about, because I know a lot of you guys have been messaging me and everything and asking if I'm still going and if the car's still going. I know a lot of my friends and all that took time off to buy tickets to go down there. Not just purely for me, but obviously I was a bit of the main reason why they were going, because, you know, I'll take them laps and whatnot like that, give them the full Summernats experience. But yeah, unfortunately it's just not going to happen. There's no problem me doing what I need to do. It can get done. I can burn the midnight oil. I've done that 100 times over. So that's not a problem. It's just a matter of other people. So I think it's just safe that save myself from the letdown, save everyone else from the letdown that you guys know here. That is just not going to happen. I can enter the FG Falcon here, but I just feel like it's not going to be the full Summernats experience that I want. Like, yeah, you guys may want to see this, but you know, I might just do something else when the car's done, like might do a little, speak to the boss, do a little opening of the shop and the new shop, so you guys can come around, have barbecue, check the cars out, bring a few cars around, my friends' cars or whatever, you can all have a look, have barbecue, have a good time, but that's something we'll sort out on a later date. But yeah, instead of Summernats, I think I'm going to hit up some of the Queensland boys, and I'll take the FG up there. We'll run amok for a few days up in Queensland, meet a few new people, a few new faces, and just have a good time. So that's something I'm going to be trying to organise very shortly, because I've been wanting to do it, and I've spoken to a few people up there, and you know, it's something that I've always brought up, but just haven't found the time, especially with this car. But now that it's not going to Summernats and there's no real crunch time, it might be a good idea. Get keen, because this VY Clubsport build is going to be absolutely off the chain. If you're enjoying the Falcon build at the moment, this thing's just going to be 100 times better, I guarantee you that. Because this thing's going to be an animal, and I'm just that keen. So thank you for watching as always. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, put post notifications on so you do not miss out on the next builds, the future builds, these two builds that are going on at the same time, everything, because this channel is going to be off its head. Mark my word, I'm putting my all into this, and I'm super keen. So as always guys, I guess we'll catch you in the next one.